Hey everybody, today we are going to be doing a handstand tutorial, one of my favorites, perfect for a quick tutorial if you want to work on your handstands, great for beginners or great for anyone who really wants to just perfect their handstand shape. The first thing you're going to need is just a little mat. Make sure you're on a mat. If you have a mat that you could fold up and put it against a wall, or like even a textbook or something that has a little height, you could definitely do that. If you don't have this, that's totally fine, just use the floor. The first thing I want to teach you is a lunge. That's the first position of a handstand. So I need everyone to have their feet glued together, their bodies super straight, their arms are up. I'm ready, so I'm going to put my right leg in front, but if you're a lefty, put your left leg in front. So I'm just going to put my right leg in front. I'm going to bend my front leg. My back leg is super straight, and I'm leaning forward. This is a lunge. So let's do 5 lunges. Arms up, lunge, and stand back. Arms up, lunge, and stand back. Arms up, lunge, and stand back. Make sure your arms are up. You're stepping forward, your front leg is bent. Your back leg is straight, and you're really glued to the floor, and you're strong. If someone tried to push you, they wouldn't be able to push you over because you're glued into the floor. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is a lunge and then add our back leg kick. So you're gonna put your arms up, do a lunge, you're gonna kick your back leg, and push off the floor and stand up. We're gonna do 5 of these. Arms up, lunge, kick your back leg off the floor, squeeze your abs, and stand up. If you don't have a higher mat, feel free to do it on the floor. They're all good. Let's do 2 more. Lunge, just kick your back leg, lift your arms up, and stand up. Let's do 1 more. Kick your back leg, lunge, stand up. The next thing we're gonna do is a jump, kick, and switch our feet. So I'll show you on the floor and I'll show you on the mat. It's the same thing, so whatever you have at home is perfect. So don't worry about it. Arms up. You're gonna do a lunge. You're gonna kick your back leg and just switch your feet in the air and end in your other lunge. Okay, so I'll show you on the mat now. It's really all the same. You're just gonna kick and switch your legs and step back into your lunge. Let's do 5. Lunge, kick and switch. The most important part in your handstand is that your arms are straight and you're looking at your hands. You're not bending your arms and collapsing onto your head because we wanna be extremely safe, especially when at home. And if you work on your handstands at home, you're gonna come to the studio and have already improved like crazy, so you can move on to even harder skills and have a beautiful handstand. Okay, the next thing we have is our donkey kicks. So, I need everyone to just put their hands on the floor or on the mat or whatever they're using. You're gonna have strong arms. You're looking at your hands, you're just gonna jump your feet up 10 times. Good 1, 2, strong arms, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, strong arms, just jump those feet to your butt, 9, and 10. Amazing. The next thing I want to do is 10 handstand push-ups. Okay, so I need you to go on your hands and feet. Okay, I want you to just bend your arms and straighten them. And bend your arms and straighten them. Try to get your head to touch the floor. Let's go 3. If that's too hard, just widen out your hands a little. 4. We want to build our arm strength so we're able to hold our hands in up by ourselves. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Amazing. Now I need everyone to go to a wall. We are going to work on our handstands on the wall, also known as our doggy on the walls first, and then we're going to put everything together and work our handstands on the floor. So, I just need everyone to go against the wall. You don't need this mat. You could do it on the floor. But I need everyone to just put their hands down a little bit away from the wall. Your arms are locked. You're looking at your hands. Your fingers are facing forward. You're just going to walk your feet up the wall. You're going to squeeze your arms. You're going to squeeze your core. You're going to squeeze your legs together. You're looking at your hands. You're going to hold this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and walk your feet down the wall and shake out your wrists. So this dog on the wall handstand position is going to help us get the perfect handstand position, so when we do it on the floor, it looks great. So this is a great job. Okay, so if you don't have a mat, I'll just show you on the floor. Let's do that 2 more times. Hands on the floor, Walk your feet up. Your body's super straight, just your toes are touching. You're looking at your hands, you're squeezing everything in. Let's hold this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and walk it down. Amazing, everyone. Shake out those wrists. Okay, we have one more of those, and then we're gonna put everything together. So, I'm gonna go back onto my mat. It's really the same thing. So, whatever you have works perfectly. Lift my knees, looking at my hands. I'm gonna walk my feet up. I'm looking at my hands. I'm holding it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and come down. Amazing. Shake out your wrists. Okay, now we're gonna put everything together. So we worked on the handstand position shape, we worked on strong arms, we worked on our lunge, we worked on our kicks. We're gonna put everything together. So, I'll show you once on the mat, if you have one, and I'll show you once on the floor. So, whatever you have at home works perfectly. Okay, we're gonna put our arms up. We're gonna do a lunge. I'm gonna kick my back leg up a little, take my other leg, click it, and come down. We're not kicking up so hard where we go over, because that's dangerous. We wanna stay safe. So you're gonna kick your back leg up, touch, and walk down, finish in our lunge with our arms up. Eventually, if you're more advanced, you can kick all the way up, touch, and walk down, finish. But if you're a beginner and you're just working on your handstands, I want you to just kick up lightly, click, and come down. If you don't have a higher surface, you could totally do it on the floor, but remember to look at your hands the whole time, staying super strong. I'll show you a perfect one in case you're more advanced and you want to kick all the way up. But if you're a beginner, I want you to stay safe, and especially if you're younger. So, arms up. Just kick your back leg, click, and come down. Try to start in your lunge and finish in your lunge. I like perfect form rather than just a perfect handstand because you could always work that and get that in the studio, but if you start with a beautiful form, it's just gonna make your gymnastics so much nicer. So, I'll show you on the mat again. You're in your lunge. You can put a little mat or a t-shirt or a towel just so you know where to put your hands. You don't need any fancy mats. You're gonna kick your back leg, click, and come down. So we're getting used to that handstand shape here. Let's do 6 more of those. Arms up, lunge, kick, touch, and come down. I don't care if you kick all the way up to the ceiling. I'd rather you not because I don't want you to go over until you learn a handstand bridge. Kick, touch, and come down. Give me 4 more. Lunge, kick your back, leg, touch, come down. I want you to click and come down. So we're kicking our legs, we're clicking, and we're coming down. Make sure you have strong arms and you're looking at your hands. Give me 3 more. Kick, touch, walk down. If you have a higher surface, you could try to kick up a little higher because that's safer, but if you're doing it on the floor, I just want you to kick up a little and just click those toes. Give me 2 more. Kick, touch, and come down. And 1 more. Kick, touch, and come down. Okay, everyone give me 1 deep breath. And let it out. Thank you so much for joining my quick cartwheel tutorial. This was handstands. Thank you so much for joining my quick handstand tutorials. I hope that you liked it, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!